comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Cut the chatter.
Yeah, I did not do a franchise. The DCEU. I am personally not a fan of the DCEU. I think their movies particularly come across as really desperate to be Marvel. But I will rank every single movie. Currently, right now, I've liked 2 of them. There's a third one that I think is okay. But yeah, let's rank all 6 of the DCEU movies. Yeah, let's just jump right in. Let's do it. Oh my god, the biggest train wreck of the cinematic universe comes in as my least favorite Suicide Squad. Because this movie is an absolute disaster. I do not like this movie at all. I don't really like anything about this movie. I thought that it was not very interesting. I thought the color grading was really bad. I thought the characters weren't interesting. I thought the action wasn't that cool. The characters weren't cool either. It wasn't very good at playing villain. Because this movie's whole idea is, like, this is the villains. The villains are back. The bad side of justice. The entire focus of this movie is to be bad guys, but they have to be good guys for this one time, but they're still bad guys. This movie comes across as just superheroes. They're just good guys. They're not really bad guys. This movie absolutely missed the point of what it was trying to do. And I just don't like anything about this movie. I didn't like Jared Leto as the Joker either. I thought he was really just not a very good Joker. As it stands, this is really where the DCEU really hits its lowest point. Do I hate this movie? Kinda. I think it's a bad movie, definitely. One that you shouldn't check out. If you haven't seen it, lucky. Okay, this is gonna be a divisive one. You might be like, oh, MGD, you know, Justice League was actually a very well technically made movie. It was very well crafted. I'm sorry, I hate Justice League. Okay, I don't hate it, but I really don't like this movie. It's just so lazy. It's just so desperate. It's just dumb. It's so lazy. It's so generic and boring. I just don't like this movie. I think it's underdeveloped, boring, lame. This is exactly what made the DCEU fail. This is the movie that just cut it off for me. It's so desperate to be Marvel, and it falls so far into being a boring, lame, uninteresting, just overall bad movie. I did not like Justice League at all. I thought it was boring. I just don't like this movie at all. There are action scenes in this movie that I like. The visuals are very off. The color grading sucks. Yeah, I really hate this. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't like this movie. If you haven't seen Justice League, good on you. What the frick went wrong? Batman vs. Superman. I haven't seen an extended cut, but Batman vs. Superman still stands my most disappointing movie, and my Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald is worse than this movie, so I think that is my most disappointing movie of all time. But by God, is Batman vs. Superman bad? This movie's boring. It's lame. I remember just thinking in the theater, this is so disappointing. This is a disappointing, lame, boring, just overall melodramatic bad movie. I just hated how clunked together this movie is. It has so much it doesn't need. I came here to see Batman vs. Superman. I got a couple minutes of that. I do admit the end is kind of fun. And I didn't hate I do think that they absolutely missed the point of Lex Luthor. But if I didn't know he was Lex Luthor, I actually would kind of like Heath Ledger. What is his name again? Heath Ledger's the greatest Joker ever. I'm forgetting what his name is. Whoever plays Jesse Eisenberg. I thought he was good in this movie, but I think they absolutely missed the point of what Lex Luthor is. I like Superman. I really like Ben Affleck as Batman. I didn't like this movie as a whole. I thought it was boring, lame. It was very disappointing. I like the visuals, but other than that, nah, not very good.
You believe your son is safe?
This is my third? No, let's see, wait. Yeah, this is my third favorite of the DCEU. Man of Steel. This is a movie a lot of people really like, and I have to disagree. I don't hate this movie. I don't think it's bad, but I don't really like it that much. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think it's passable. I think it's a movie that I think I do not like. Okay, let me just say I don't like Superman the DCEU. I thought he sucked in Justice League. Oh my god, he's so bad in Justice League. I didn't like him that much. I thought he was okay in Batman vs. Superman. But one of his lowest points is actually the Man of Steel. Granted, his action's cool, but it totally missed the point of Superman. Like, the whole dad thing, okay, the whole uncle, fake dad, whatever. his whole dad thing, that is so desperate to be Spider-Man or Batman. No, the thing that made Superman is such a good villain, such a good hero. This movie absolutely missed the point of what Superman is. The reason why I like Superman so much and why he's such a great hero is because he's not doing it because of vengeance like Batman. He's not doing it because he sees the crime and he wants to stop it. He's not doing it like Spider-Man because, yeah, the same reason. He sees the crime, he wants to stop it. He knows bad things can happen. Superman does it for the sake because he's powerful. He can do it. He's a good person. In this movie, he does it because he can. It's a bad interpretation of Superman. I was very disappointed by that. The action in this movie good. The visuals in this movie are good. I don't like the characters that much. This is just an okay movie. I don't get why some people think it's amazing. Just genuinely, I don't get it. Alright, the newest entry in the DCEU, Aquaman. That's coming in as my second favorite in the franchise. Jeez. I quite liked Aquaman. I do have a review up on my channel if you want to check that out. But I did quite enjoy this movie. I thought it was very fun. It was very fun. It had a lot of cliches in it. It was just basically a typical comic book movie. But it's a big blockbuster, fun, just overall good time at the theater. Jason Momoa was great as Aquaman. I liked all the characters. I thought it was an entertaining enough movie. I didn't like the villain that much. But I thought this was an entertaining enough movie. You haven't seen Aquaman, yeah, just go check it out. It's very good. It's very fun, entertaining. Yeah, this isn't my favorite of the DCEU, but I do definitely like it more than the other ones. And I did quite enjoy Aquaman. I was very happy that this movie was good, because I want to see more good DC movies. So Shazam, don't disappoint. Of course, my favorite of this cinematic universe is still Wonder Woman. This is the only movie in the franchise that I can specifically say that I love. I love everything about Wonder Woman. I love the action. I love the actual character Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot is great in this movie. Oh my god, she's fantastic. The third act is a bit cliche, but as I said, this is a very fun. It's very fun. It's emotional. It's intense. It's what a good comic book movie should be. This is almost a perfect comic book movie. I really, really love this movie. And I can't wait for Wonder Woman 1984. Is it that? Or is it? Yeah, I think it's Superman. Nah. Wonder Woman 1884. Can't wait for that because that one's going to be really awesome because I really liked Wonder Woman in this movie. So yeah. Yeah, Wonder Woman was my favorite of the cinematic universe. Yeah. Right, that is my ranking of the DCEU. Hopefully you agree. Hopefully, if you didn't agree, let me know your rankings in the comment section below. I know a lot of people really like the DCEU. If you do, fine with me. Not a fan of it, in my opinion. I hope it gets better in the future. So yeah, quite enjoy this video. I don't know what I was going to say there. You already know all the news. So yeah, Mary Poppins review. If I'm uploading this in the morning later today, if I'm not tomorrow. So yeah, bye.